Hey girl, welcome back to the Girl Code Podcast. I'm your girl Moni Maria, and today I want to talk about something super real because life does not always go the way you expect it to, seriously. And sometimes we feel like we're on a perfect plan, then boom, a curveball, right? But listen, life's been lifing for me and for a lot of other people. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but if things haven't been going how you planned lately, you're not crazy, you're not behind, you're definitely not alone. And we all do this thing where we imagine how life is supposed to go. We picture the timeline, the glow up, the moment where everything clicks and finally makes sense. And then we get attached to that vision, like emotionally attached. So when life comes in and does the opposite, that can mess with your confidence. And you start questioning yourself like, did I make the right choice? Am I moving too slow? Why does it feel like everyone else is winning but me? And I just want to tell you to pause here and say, if you had any of these thoughts, you're human. That doesn't mean you're failing. That means you care. And here's something I've been reminding myself of lately. Just because life didn't follow your plan doesn't mean it's not following a plan. Sometimes things don't fall apart, they fall into place in a way you didn't expect. And I know that sounds cute and inspirational and everything, but I mean, it's real. It doesn't always feel cute when you're in it. When you're in the middle of confusion, when you're tired, when you feel like you're just constantly recalculating everything. Like your mind is always on the go. It's just not just running smoothly and as planned. It can feel, exhausting. And that's why I wanted to talk about this idea of not retreating when life throws something at you, but swaying away. Because let's be honest, our first instinct is usually to pull back, regroup, or pull back and just say, forget it, and then throw our hands up. We get quiet, we start doubting ourselves, we stop showing up, and we start playing small just in case. We play small, like just in case this happened. Maybe I didn't do this. Maybe I just need to do this. Maybe I need to take baby steps. And girl, that's not who you are. We going all in 2026. Whatever life throws us, honey, we swing and we keep going. And think about it like this, sis. If life doesn't come with a script, life doesn't come with a script. Nobody handed you a manual and said, here's exactly how it will go. You are learning as you go. And that means adjustments are part of the process. You make goals, you make plans, you tell yourself, okay, by this age, I'll be here. By this age, I have a child. Hey, by this age, I thought I was going to be married with a white picket fence and everything. And, God didn't see that, as planned. God didn't see that yet. So, hey, I had to regroup and see that things just not always going to go as planned. And I can say now I'm the happiest I've ever been. Without the marriage, without the white picket fence, I'm the happiest I've been in years, you know? And even if you're not where you need to be at that age, it's fine. And then life says, actually, let's try this route instead. Let's try a different route. Let's see what else we can come up with. And that doesn't mean stop. That means just redirect. And redirecting doesn't look glamorous. It looks like pauses. It looks like rethinking. It looks like moments where you feel unsure but still move forward anyway. It's not perfect. It's not fancy, just forward. And honestly, that's growth. And let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're on, you're at a plate and you're ready. You've done the prep, you're focused, you're expecting one type of pitch, and life throws you something, completely different. Your first reaction might be shock or frustration or even fear. And yeah, maybe you cry for a second, maybe you sit with it. That's okay. But then you adjust and you regroup. You tighten up your grip and you swing away. That swing, that's confidence, not the loud, flashy kind, but the quiet kind that says, I don't know exactly how this will turn out, but I trust me. And that's the version of confidence I want us to normalize. Not confident that knows everything, but confidence that keeps going, even without all the answers. Because here's the truth nobody talks about enough. Most people who are doing well didn't have a straight path. Beyonce didn't have a straight path. Rihanna didn't have a straight path. You don't know how many times they had to redirect to get where they're at now. And they're one of the most powerful women on earth right now. They had detours. They had moments where they thought about quitting. They had seasons where nothing made sense, but they didn't stop. And that's why they're successful now. And that's why you don't need to stop either. When things don't go to plan, that doesn't mean the plan is over. It just means the plan needs updating, like a computer. You just update it and keep going. And that's where, you reassure shows up. That's where your character builds. That's where you realize, wait, I handled that better than I thought I would. Okay, give myself a pat on the back. That means that moment when you surprise yourself, and that's growth. So if you're listening to this right now, you're not in a rough season, girl. Maybe with work, maybe with relationships, maybe with money, maybe with your own self confidence. I need you to hear me clearly. You're not behind, you're not failing, and you're not meant to stop just because the path looked different than you imagined. Some of you are in a season where you're constantly adjusting. And instead of seeing that as just a bit of change, I want you to see it as intelligence. You're learning what works. You're shredding what doesn't. You're becoming more aligned. That's not weakness, that's elevation. And I know it can feel lonely sometimes, especially when you're doing the inner work quietly and nobody sees it yet. But the progress doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it shows up slowly and then all at once. So here's the girl code reminder for today. You don't fold when life gets uncomfortable. You don't shrink when things get uncertain. You don't abandon yourself just because the outcome isn't immediate. You pause, you breathe, you adjust. And then you keep showing up as yourself with boundaries, with discernment, and with grace. And when life throws something unexpected at you, you don't hold on to it forever. You let it go and don't let it define you. And you learn from it. And you throw it back with strength and style, girl. Throw it right back at whoever sent it, honey, because that's the girl code. And before we wrap up, I want you to reflect on this. What's something in your life right now that didn't go how you planned, but might actually be teaching you something important? Sit with that for a minute. And if you feel comfortable, I like and love for you to share it with me. DM me on Instagram at the girl code underscore. Send me a voice note. Leave a comment. However you connect, your story might be exactly what another girl needs to hear. And thank you for spending time with me today. Thank you for trusting me with your ears, your thoughts, and your energy. And remember, stay confident, and always choose you first. I'll talk to you next time on the Girl Code Podcast.